We all wake up hoping we can do something in a way we provide our family. In the process of cultivating this field, we had an unexpected visitor. It was a public servant from the environmental ministry. I wasn't on the site at that time. My son was. Then I had a call that somebody was here to serve in order to arrest our activity. It came to my surprise that somebody can be arrested from seeding his field. Because from what I know, agricultural farmland remains farmland. It doesn't matter if it is left for years. When you start preparing it and seeding it, it remains a farmland. I also know that this land has been farmed. The previous owner did hay on it, and it should remain so. We didn't really change anything. The road was here. All what we did was just to clean the brushes that was on it. Then this public servant came and gave a yellow paper. That's how it starts. That's how it started with the horses. And there was no information given. The person was not here to work with us. He was here to serve and go. For me, it was very, very usual because that's how it starts. About the horses, I had this yellow paper. I did everything that was needed. When I went back to get a construction permit at the Urban Commission 2-3 years later, the file was still open. And that's what I think this public servant is trying to do. I know I didn't need a permit to put corn seed in the ground. But all what he's doing here is tying, is stopping me from doing what I should do. The same way another public servant did an illegal transaction, tied two of my lots, transferred illegally in the hands of Charles Albert and Luc Nadeau, the two millionaire neighbor. It was very, very well thought. All they wanted to go from their land on the top of the hill and have an access on the main road. The only thing that was stopping them, it was me and my family on this property of interest. Yes, they got the money. They got every lawyer in this province tied for conflict of interest. All what they needed was a public servant to do what they wanted him to do and stop me for the next until I leave. All this horses issue, the construction license I can have to improve my property, all this was planned so I can run away. It's been 10 years I'm fighting on this. There is 2 months to go. If nothing is done, if the province keep closing their eyes, it will be a successful trick of these 2 million now. It's a loss. It's a torture on me and my family. We lost a lot through this. In 2 months from now, Charles-Albert and Luc Nadeau will walk away with our properties. The province, I don't know what they get from this, other than shame. Shame for failing a family they should protect. Shame for failing justice for those who should be protected, just to please and give favors and enrich people who are already rich, who doesn't need it, who are breaking people just for the fun of it. And they walk away from a crime. They walk away from a crime. What should I do? Well, I will do what I always do. I need to know the truth about this. And when it comes to the truth, it doesn't matter which angle you look at it, it remains the truth. That is a fact. If there is an injustice, somebody has to pay for it. What we're gonna do, I'll keep telling the truth until I get the future of my family back. The province, these 2 millionaires, somebody need to learn about this experience. It will be a lesson for everyone in this province. It will be a lesson for even way beyond. This issue is just not here. It's being seen pretty much in many places. And it's got to stop, because these millionaires, they're not the ones who are supporting this planet. We are supporting the planet. We are paying the price. We are keeping everything rolling. In return, this is what we get. If we don't comply, there is a judgment. And they expect us to live with that. I don't know about you, but I'm not willing to do that. I know these public servants, they are paid to protect us. Not to do what I'm saying. I got these cards, a lot of them. The person from the environmental ministry, I didn't call him back throughout summer because I'm getting used to this. I'm used to have to fight for the minimum right I have. The right to live. The right to feed myself and my family. I will have this sent to our elected. I've tried to call, I never get a call back. I'm talking about Francine Landry. I came to your office, I've called you, I never had any reaction. I'll give a copy to our mayor. I really need to understand why we should not have the minimum thing, the minimum right to feed ourselves. I need to understand why we have to buy food from other places when we have land. I need to understand why, if I had to see the spruce here, I didn't have to do nothing. There is money, there's a mechanism, it will be planted, it will be thriving. I need to know why it should not be the same thing for the most needed food. The most needed food for our health. It was all organic here. It was organic fertilizer, was an organic field. And I have to go through this. While if they had to come with a spruce here, there's a protocol where they had to spray with glyphosate before the plantation, and they come back a year later, spray again. And there will be no issue. This ministry, environmental ministry representative, he knows very well how much glyphosate that is sprayed in these bodies. It's been 25 years I'm in this industry. I never heard about the Water Act. The only time I've heard the Water Act is the time I put the seeds in the ground here. And it was corn. And it was organic. It was the food that the whole world is dying to get. I don't have the right to do it. And I need a response. If Francine Landry can hear this, I need a response. Because you are elected to protect this area. You are elected to protect the people in Madawaska. This should not be happening. Because this law exists. It never changed. It might need to be revisited. But we need the clearance. We need the clarity on this. We need to stay away from this confusion. We need this favoritism to stop. Because what happened to this for spruce should be happening for the needed food New Brunswick people need. Why is it not happening?
Don't be mad, mad at what's good. I looked at you like any other town. The riverside into Canada. The homes for sale all throughout the town. Clean yards and rolling hillsides. Neighborly and far into North Maine. I don't know how the border sees you, but I just might come visit you again.